All right, 4 minutes, 50 seconds before we get to tip-off of our second game of 8 today. In this one, the Kingsville boys, the 1 seed, the Miami Eagles, the 8 seed, getting ready to do a battle in this one. And we will have all the action in this one. Coach Hare, I've gotten to know Coach Hare a lot over the last 3 years. He is the head coach at Miami for the boys and the girls. Developed a really good friendship with Coach Hare, and this is a rebuilding year for him. He knew that was going to be coming. He lost 5 great seniors off of his squad last year, led them to a district championship a couple of years ago, and a really good squad. A couple conference titles in there as well, and this year he's starting from the ground up. That being said, this was a rebuilding year, but he has got a lot of help coming in the pipeline. His junior high team, I believe, was 13-1 this year, something along those lines. Only lost to Class 2 Archie, and I know he's got a good team. We went 1-1 against them last year in junior high. Gave them one of their few losses in junior high last year. So, of course, my 2 guys came up from that 8th grade class in Mr. Dalton Wharton and Holden Dean. They're starters on my team now as freshmen this year. And, we're still building ourselves. Last year, obviously, a rebuild as we had only 6 players on the roster and only 1 senior. This year, no seniors on the roster, no at all, and the rest are juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, and a couple of good freshmen will be coming up next year for me. But it's a rebuilding year for Coach Hare, and he'd be the first to tell you that. And in those, I've had conversations with him, and I said, hey, Coach, I've been there. I said, if you ever need, anything and you want to talk about it a little bit, free to. I have been there. Victories during that is what you got to do, and be happy with those small victories. So we're a couple of minutes away from the tip-off here, and we will see how the rest of the day unwinds. We got another 1 versus 8 matchup going on here today. Of course, Kingsville led by the 6'8" John Fleeman, but they have a good 3-headed monster, does Kingsville. You've got John Fleeman, Brady Stout, and Braden Barnett. Those 3 make them go. So we will see how they go here today. So we get ready for action here, as it'll be Miami and Kingsville. Kingsville will be in their all whites. Miami will be in their green tops, green bottom, with those Oregon feathers flocking off of them as well. So we will have action coming your way in just about a couple of minutes. I'm going to leave it on the court for a minute. I'm going to take a quick breather, and we will be back with your opening tip right after this.
junior, number 23, Isaac Aqua. A sophomore, number 34, John Freeman. And a junior, number 50, Brady Stout. And the Tigers are head coach.
All right, we are getting ready for action. Braxton is getting our folks written down for stats, and he will be along with stats and some color commentary here in just a little bit as he finishes his breakfast sandwich that we got from the hospitality room, and it was, as the kids say, fire. So it'll be Tate and Fleeman set to jump it up here at midcourt. So we are ready to roll here as we wait for the jump ball. Jump going to be controlled by Stout as it bounces away. Barnett going to set up offense, dribbles over to the wing on the right side, back top of the key for Fleeman. Fleeman looks for Stout. Good cut to Stout. Put it up and in for an easy two. And it's off and running. We go 2-0 here. Across the timeline they go with it. That is Schmidt. And a turnover back the other way. So 7:33 to go here, first quarter. Stevenson going to bring it up this time for Kingsville. Get it off for Barnett. Barnett looking inside for Hawthorne. Hawthorne going to spin, shoot, cannot get it to fall. Second one, no. Stout in there, no. Knocked away. And he gets it back and puts it up. And Stout's got all four early, and it is 4-0 Kingsville. Schmidt going to bring it back across the timeline here. Has it outside on the wing. Passed in, picked off by Barnett. Barnett going to go up. Blocked away by Tate. Was Litme with the steal. Tate working against Fleeman. Fleeman, little hook shot. No match for Tate there. Makes it 6-0. Litme with it on the wing, goes out front for Schmidt. Schmidt's got it, goes into Tate. Tate gonna spin down, put it up, no good. Fleeman with the board for Kingsville. Ahead to Barnett. Barnett gonna bring it across the timeline. 6-0 lead for Kingsville. Make it 8 as Barnett knocks it down, and it's 8-0 early. Just 6:45 to go here in the first quarter still. Schmidt across the timeline with it, goes top of the key for Tate. Tate gets it stripped by Stout. Stout ahead for Stevenson. Glass, no good. Fleeman with the board. Kick out to Stout. He thought about a 3 elbow jumper instead. No. Short rebound. Fleeman, no. Bounces off for Schmidt. Jump ball going to stay with Miami here. Braxton's got us ready to roll now with his stat sheet. They're going to get it in right to Stevenson, who lays it up and in for 2, and it is 10-0 early for Kingsville. Stout, good look into Hawthorne, make it 12-0, and a timeout called. All 5 of the starters have already scored, and we just got a 30, so we'll keep it right here with you. Braxton just out and running is Kingsville right now, just taking care of the basketball, finding the open guy. We talked about it, the 3-headed monster of Stout, Barnett, and Fleeman, and how many points do those 3 have already?
Stout, Barnett, and Hawthorne, 8.
8 of the 12, so you talk about they make the team go, and all 5 starters have already scored. Only 12 points on the board, and when you've had 5 starters score, it means you're in good shape.
Yes, it sure is.
So 6:09 to go here first quarter. It is 12-0 the score.
A 12-0 run in the last minute and 51 seconds for Kingsville.
So Litme going to pass it in here. And he's going to get it in for Kyson Schmidt. Kyson brings it across the timeline. Goes to the free throw line. Kick out. 3 ball on the way by Let Me No Good. Good with the rebound. Schmidt tries to drive in. A little floater, no good. Out of bounds. Back the other way with 5:45 to go here first quarter. Get it off on the wing for Barnett, right side. Barnett going to dribble drive right past the defender and in for 2, and it's 14-0 Barnett with 4 early.
Heck of a drive by Braden Barnett there. A rip and go.
That one is tipped away from Barnett to Stout. Stout going to take it in, glass and good, and it is 16-0 early in this one, as Stout knocks another one in, and he's got 6 early. Litme with the double for the first bucket of the game, 16-2. As
I called it a 3.
Oh, they did call that a 3, so 16-3 the score. And a little dribble drive by Hawthorne, good, makes it 18-3. So Isaac Hawthorne with 2, and it's 18-3 the score. So they get it off on the wing for Schmidt. He's going to dribble in. Can't get it to fall. Tipped away by Fleeman to Stevenson, off to Barnett. Now Fleeman just backs his way in for 2, and he's got 4, and it's 20-3. And this is, I'm going to tell you, this is something that will happen if you play Kingsville and you just Stevenson with the steal to Barnett, glass and good, 22-3, and Barnett has 6. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Kingsville. If you plan and you game plan to make sure John Fleeman does not beat you, they will beat you with the other guys. And that was something that happened to us last year in the game we played them at home. We were down 1-3 at something like that, or 51-6 at halftime, because we went all out to stop Fleeman. And
but then Stout and Barnett and all those people started scoring. And
they did, and it was, he only had, I think, 13 in the game against us, but everybody else did well. So 24-3 the score. 30 to go here, first quarter of this one. And ahead to Stout. He stop, pop, drop. Mr. Stout's got 8, and it's 26-3. Kingsville going to Miami brings it across the timeline.
It's so hard to defend Kingsville because they have 6'8" John Fleeman, and then they have all these other people that can shoot besides him. So if you're going to double team Fleeman, then all the other players are going to get hot.
And that's kind of what's happened in the game. Fleeman only with 6, but Stout's got 8. Barnett's got 6, 4 from Hawthorne. So on down the list, 26-3 is our score. They go into Tate. Tate going to try to back down against Fleeman. Fleeman swats that one away a little bit, gets tipped, and it's picked up in the backcourt. Going to go ahead inside. Stout, stop, pop, drops again. He's got 10, and it's 28-3. Kingsville with the lead in this one. They get the ball in is Miami. That's knocked away Blevins. Fleeman to Hawthorne. Back out to Stout. He'll dribble drive. He'll put it up a little short on that one. And back the other way it goes. Into Tate. Little floating runner, no good by Fleeman. Barnett gets double teamed, drops it off for Hawthorne. A little up and under by Hawthorne is good. And it's 30-3. So Hawthorne with the bucket. and a 30-point first quarter for Kingsville.
See, they double-teamed Barnett there, and then wide open was Hawthorne for an easy basket.
Tate goes against Fleeman and knocks it in, makes it 30-5. 1.5 to go first quarter. And Stevenson leaves that one short. And then there was a frustration foul on Stevenson right there. He missed the easy bunny and then reach in foul. Those are the ones that'll drive a coach nuts. I will tell you that Coach Adams was probably not happy with that foul. That is just the first foul of the game. 30-5 is our score.
That is on Stevenson, his first of the game and first of the whole game for both teams.
Blevins throws it across the timeline, gets it to 33 McConnell, and Peyton McConnell puts it out of bounds, and it'll go back the other way. Fleeman in, no good. Putback is good. Got it partially blocked, but gets the putback and makes it 32-5 with 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Blevins gets it stolen away as he tried to pass it for Stout. Puts it up and in for 2, make it 34-5. And Stout now with 12 in the ball game. Still 30 seconds to go here first quarter. 34-5 is the score. Off on the wing. Top of the key with it. Maybe got away with the travel, but Stout pulls it away. One shot left here in this first quarter. Stout going to bring it across the timeline. Stevenson, you got 5 seconds, top of the key for Hawthorne. Hawthorne into Fleeman, spins, no good. And the end of one. 34-5 is our score. We'll be back after this.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop T's trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
All right, 1 quarter in the books. And
Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri.
Braxton was a little mad at me there. I didn't let him come back from the break. Sorry, Braxton. Sometimes I just get ahead of myself. So 1 quarter in the books, 34-5 is the score, and up and down they did. And Hawthorne going to be in there with Barnett, and then 3 newbies for Kingsville, including Stout. Chase Stout going to run the point. O'Hare, who's going to get the easy layup there, make it 36-5. And then also 44, Evinger. So Tate goes in, cannot knock it down, misses 2 there, and it's going to come back the other way. 36-5 is our score. Evinger with it, looking, gets it outside for Barnett. Barnett with it now outside. Going to hand off out there for Stout. There's Chase Stout out there with it. He's going to go top of the key. Little give and go to O'Hare, but picked off by Miami, and then Miami promptly gives it right back as they're going to go back the other way. 36-5 is the score, 31-point lead, and Barnett kicks it off for Hawthorne. Hawthorne to O'Hare, out front to Stout. Chase Stout with it, going to dribble drive, little stop, and drops it out for Barnett. Barnett with it on the wing right side, guarded heavily right there by Miami and Litney. Back top of the key, O'Hare back to Barnett. Trying to run the offense here, up 36-5 in the first half of this one. And Barnett, dribble drive, no. Hawthorne, no. But he is fouled. So Hawthorne at the line for 2. First free throw, no good. Has one more to go here. 36-5 is the score. In control of this one is Kingsville. Second free throw about to come your way. It is up. It is rattled home. 37-5 the score. 6:29 to go first half. Schmidt gets it off on the wing for good. Good now, hands off the other way for Kimbrough. Kimbrough can't knock it down, but he'll go to the line for a pair with 6:20 to go in the first half. All right, second one is good. 37-6 the score. Kimbrough makes 1 of 2. Barnett, spinner in the paint, no good. Hawthorne with the offensive rebound, though. He back the corner. Good give and go. Evinger knocks it down. What a good ball movement right there by Kingsville. Makes it 39-6. 5:55 to go here first half. Get it inside for Tate, who puts it in for 2. So Blake Tate has 4. 39-8 is the score. They get it inside for Hawthorne to Evinger. Ball tipped around, picked up by Miami, and back the other way they go. Schmidt has it in the corner. Inside, walks with it, turnover. The 3 by Litmy went off the glass and in, but does not count as the travel came first. Barnett to Evinger, back out. Good give and go. Evinger for 2. Make it 41-8. Inside to Tate. He tries to spin in the paint. 5 guys are. And Stout ties him up. So Chase Stout, good job just reaching in there and tying him up. With 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 3 outside, high. Archer, no good. Rebound by O'Hare. Gets it off the Stout across the timeline. They go with it. Stout has it on the wing. To Barnett. Barnett right side wing, give and go. Evinger, he's going to stop, pop, and drop. Evinger with 6, and he has a 43-8 lead for Kingsville now with 4:40 to go in the first half. Get it off on the wing. 3 ball, no, but they're going to call a foul on the closeout there by Evinger. And when you don't allow your guy to fall or to land where he jumps, they're going to call you for that. So, Litmy at the line for 3 free throws. First one up, no good. 2 more to go here. 43-8 is our score with 4:35 to go in the first half. .435 to go. Second one, no good. 1 more to go here. So checking into the game here is Jack Jagon. Jagan. Jagow. So Jagow with that. Missed all three. 43-8 is the score. You're listening and watching the William D. Gordon Holiday Classic, third annual Holiday Classic. Ball bounces around like a pinball out of bounds. I am Chad Grammer. Alongside me is Braxton Grammer, doing my stats in color. Braxton, glad you could join me today. He had a mouthful of lemonade, so he couldn't talk. Have a little jumper, let me know good. Jumper on the backside is good. And that one goes in by good. 43-10. So 4:13 to go, and we have a timeout on the floor. Looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here with you. Talk about all our great sponsors. Of course, Hettinger Excavating and Streetwise Stripping. They do the lines on the highways. They both stepped up big time to be our title sponsors to make sure that we could get on the air. We'll talk more about them today and tomorrow and Friday, but also Fades, Culver's, Sonic, and Young's Tire and Wheel Center. Young's, give them props. Young's has been with us since day one. Day one, Young's Tire and Wheel Center has been there. I asked William, I said, is there anything special you want me to talk about? And he said, whatever Braxton comes up with. So Braxton has cut their commercial the last couple of years. So I said, well, we will talk about it a lot.
Who made the last basket for Miami?
Miami's last basket was made by Good.
Okay.
So 3:51 to go. That was Braxton. Stout drops it off. Evinger, he's had some good looks, and he gets another one to fall. He's got 8 in the second quarter, and it is 45-10 with 3:41 to go here in the first half. 3-ball by Litme, no good. Rebound inside by Good, and Litme can't hang on to it, out of bounds, back the other way. Actually, that was Schmidt, sorry. And it'll go back to Kingsville with 3:28 to go in the first half.
Kingsville is on fire right now, up by 35.
You know, and they're doing a really good job of, just taking the open shot, Braxton.
Moving the ball around and looking for the open drive and then on the cut. Like right there, but he just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, Stout had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to fall. But, again, like Braxton was saying, the dribble drive, they're cutting and passing. And Braxton knows all about that because we run that at the 3rd and 4th grade Warrensburg Warriors level, and he knows how to run that offense well. So 3:13 to go, first half. Tate gets it inside, glass and good. 45-12 is the score. Tate has 6 of the 12 for Miami. Across the timeline, they go with it. New into the ball game is Mullins. Little give and go to Mullins, and he short arms it off the rim. Good pass from Evinger. Back the other way, though. Miami gives it right back, and it's going to go right back the other way with 2:49 to go in this one.
Exactly like that. They cut it. They found the open look, just couldn't get it to drop.
So 2:45 to go. Over on the wing. Mullins into the corner, Evinger. Evinger looking around. He's going to go give and go cut and just loses the handle on it. That was Jagow who could not get it up, and that would have been a nice, easy look again with 2:39 to go in the first half. So Miami's going to have it up by 30 plus in this one.
33 to be exact.
And Tate couldn't knock that one down. Jagow with the rebound to Stout. Stout gives it off to Mullins, and Mullins is going to come up and run the offense. Running a little 5-out variation here. The cut was not there. That cut was there by O'Hare. He puts it up, no good. Tate with the rebound goes back the other way with 2:10 to go. And that one goes out of bounds back to Kingsville with 2:06 to go. 45-12 of the score with 2:05 to go first half. Kingsville in control. Snout with it, looks for that first cut, not there. Swing it over for Evinger. Evinger try to get it inside. And that'll go out of bounds off Kingsville, back to Miami.
That was a close call. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that myself as I was looking at it. I was like, I don't know if it went off of them or not. Hard to see. The official that blew the whistle for out of bounds couldn't quite see it. The other official said it was off of Kingsville. So Tate goes inside. He's got 8 as he knocks that one down, and it's 45-14.
You're making another rhyme. Tate's got 8.
There you go. Poet, and I didn't even know it, Braxton. So 45-14 the score, 1:31 to go here in the first half.
Final 2 minutes of the first half.
And 3 games, 3 days, you want to get some rest for your starters, and that is exactly what Coach Adams is being able to do here in the second quarter, as his starters have not played in this second quarter. Tate has 10, and it's 45-16. Go back the other way, little dribble drive by Stout, puts it up and in, make it 47-16.
There's Brady's brother, Chase Stout, with his first basket of the
So
game.
we think, at least relative probably. Jumper the other way, no good. Rebound by Mullins. Mullins off to Stout. Stout across the timeline, has it on the wing, going to dribble in, tries to kick it off, and does for Jagow. Jagow out for Mullins. Mullins from 18, no. Rebound inside, Tate with it for Miami. Going to go back the other way with 40 seconds to go here first half. Tate across the timeline, loses the handle, picked up by Jagow ahead to Evinger. He's going to stop, gets it blocked, picked up by Stout with 29 seconds to go. Stout's got it. He's going to dribble in, now kick it off on the wing for Mullins. Mullins going to dribble drive in, gets it stripped away by Schmidt. Schmidt going to go the other way. Stop, puts it up, no. Rebound, fight for it, scrum for it.
Stop, pop, and couldn't get it to drop.
Inside and a travel on Tate with 8.3 to go. 47-16 is the score. I was waiting to see if anybody was going to come out for Miami there. They were all, I think, they're going to go 6-on-5. 7 seconds to go. Stout brings it across. He's going to dribble in. 1, fire a 3. No. So 47-16 our score at the half. We will take a timeout. We'll be back with halftime action after this.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting guests with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
One of the most important decisions you make is who cuts your hair. Don't trust just anyone. Trust Josh and the crew at Fades. From a simple cleanup to a full cut. Or maybe you need to look extra good for the big game with a design. They will take care of you. Coach Grammer trusts the guys at Fades, and so should you. Located just behind Sonic off McGuire. Go see them today or visit their Facebook to set up an appointment.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. Budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
All right, welcome back to Drexel, Missouri, and the
William D. Gordon Holiday Classic.
Braxton and I up here giving you play-by-play action. 8 games today, 8 games tomorrow, 8 games on Friday. The way we'll break it down is all 8 games today will be broadcast, okay, audio and video. Tomorrow, the first 4 games will be video only, as those will be the consolation side of the bracket. The championship side of the bracket will be the last 4 games. We will have all 4 of those audio and video tomorrow. And then on Friday, same thing. First 4 games will be audio only, and the last 4 games will be championship day, and we will have those audio and video. We love coming to the William D. Gordon Holiday Classic. Terry Mayfield, Josh Gordon, also Kenny Ships do a great job of putting this tournament together and making sure it's a great time, and they've done awesome with it the last several years, 3rd year of them having it. And Braxton, I know you love coming to this tournament every year.
Yes, I sure do.
So Braxton going to be joining me for some color commentary, and he may get thrown right into the fire of the last game tonight doing some play-by-play. We'll see how he likes that or not. So he's taking my stats here today. Braxton, anything you want to add?
The schedule today, Kip KC versus Miami was the first game, and Kip KC won 68-21. And the second game right now, the number 1 seed Kingsville against the number 8 seed Miami. And next will be the 1 o'clock game, the girls' side. Number 4 seeded Kingsville against number 5 seeded Midway. And then at 2:30 we will have Heartland Christian, the 4 seed, against the 5 seed Midway. And then we'll have Drexel, the 3 seed on the girls' side, against the 6 seed Windsor at 4 o'clock. And then at 5:30, we'll have KC Lutheran and Windsor boys. And then at 7 o'clock, the Chilhowie girls seeded number 2 against the KC Lutheran girls seeded number 7. And then the last game of the night, the 2 seeded Drexel against the 7 seeded Chilhowie to start at 8:30.
So that is our schedule for today. Braxton running that schedule down. Again, want to thank our 2 great sponsors that came on board to be our title sponsor for this, and that was Streetwise with the stripping and the lines that you paint on the highway, along with Hettinger Excavation. Both of them came on board. They wanted to make sure that we this game's broadcast, and we were so happy for them. Of course, we picked up a couple quarter sponsors, some of our great sponsors that are on 4Ts a lot, and that is Culver's, Sonic, Young's Tire and Wheel Center, and then Fades out of Warrensburg. That's who Braxton and I trust for our hair. Josh does a great job. About once a season, Braxton goes for a design. But you don't have a design right now.
No, I don't.
And we're getting into tournament season. Maybe your next time you're going to have to get a design, huh?
Yeah.
So we are going to take a quick time out. You will probably see the floor or maybe hear some sponsors, and we will be back with second half action here in just a little bit.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial, Harrisonville.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome. Sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butterburgers and fresh frozen custard. Greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
One of the most important decisions you make is who cuts your hair. Don't trust just anyone. Trust Josh and the crew at Fades. From a simple cleanup to a full cut. Or maybe you need to look extra good for the big game with a design. They will take care of you. Coach Grammer trusts the guys at Fades, and so should you. Located just behind Sonic off McGuire. Go see them today or visit their Facebook to set up an appointment.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri. Start of the second half, 47-16. Kingsville in the lead by 39.
31.
Sorry, 29.
31.
31?
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's 31.
A lot.
Yes.
Kingsville in the lead by a lot. And it'll be the starting 5.
The score is too much to not enough.
There you go. So 47-16 is the score as we get set for second half action. And we have a different player in with the 5 starters they had, and that is Johnny Hawthorne in place of Isaac Hawthorne. So 8 minutes on the clock as we are ready for second half action. Kingsville going to get the ball to start the second half. Starting 5 out there for Kingsville. They did not play in the second quarter. They built a 34-5 first quarter lead. See if they pick up where they left off. Get it off on the wing. Inside they go to Barnett. Hawthorne back up for Stevenson. Stevenson going to dribble drive. Got it to go. 16.
Stevenson has 4 in the game.
And back the other way, Schmidt goes over to the wing for Litme. He puts it up and in for 2, 49-18.
He has 5 points. Sorry for cutting you off.
Inside they go to Barnett. No good, but he'll go to the line for a pair. So 7:26 to go. Third quarter, 49-18 the score. Barnett at the line for a pair. First free throw by Barnett, no good. Has one more to go here. He's got 6 in the game.
The foul was on Alden Lidima. That is
Litme.
Litme.
So
that's his first of the game.
50-8 in the score. Second one is good by Barnett. And a 32-point lead. Gonna go back door on that one. Ball knocked away, picked up by Hawthorne and ahead to Stout. He's going to stop, pop, nope, does not drop. And it goes back the other way. Quickly across is Schmidt into the corner right side, kicks it back up top. Now over on the wing. Good goes inside for Tate. Tate on Fleeman, and Fleeman blocks that one away. Barnett to Fleeman. Fleeman with the good cut to Stevenson. He knock it down and back the other way. Again, ahead for Stout. Puts it up and in for two. And it's 52-18. Good job by Fleeman to see the whole floor there and get it ahead for the bucket. Get it off on the wing. Backing it up. Now dropping it down. Fleeman going to run the floor again. Looks for Stevenson. Has him. Get it over to the corner for Stout. Stout off four. Inside they go to Stout. No good. Second opportunity is good for Stout. Make it 54-18.
He has 16 points in the game.
So Stout with a game high 16, and it's 54-18. And now this one goes off on the floor. Stout on the floor, diving for it, picked up by Fleeman. Fleeman baseline for Barnett. Back to Fleeman, and Fleeman knocks it in. He's got 10. Make it 56-18. We talked about it in the first half. If you force yourself to stop Fleeman, everybody else on Kingsville can beat you. It happened to me last year, our team last year, and it has happened to Miami tonight. That one is a little bit too hard. Barnett to Stevenson. Fleeman with just 10, but 16 from Stout, 7 from Barnett, 7 from Hawthorne, 8 from Evinger. So everybody is getting in the act for Kingsville, and they lead at 56-18. Ball picked up by Litme inside. He goes for Tate. Back out to Litme. Rattles home a three. And he's got 8, and it's 56-21. Barnett kicks it off for Stevenson. Now back in they go. And Fleeman, little stutter step layup, makes it 58-21. Stevenson gets the ball on the floor but can't quite come up with it as Schmidt rebounds it. And now Fleeman going to bring it up. He's going to go up and just misses the dunk. The putback is good by Stout. Make it 60-21. And that one is picked up by Barnett. Barnett ahead to Stout. Stout puts it up and in for two more. And it is 62-21.
That explains the night for Kingsville right there.
It does. And we got a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll take one. We'll just leave it right here with you. So, talking about it, what is it that Kingsville's doing so well today, Braxton?
Moving the ball and getting open cuts.
Yeah, and that's the premise of the 5-out offense.
5 out, yeah.
What do we stress to you guys at the 3rd and 4th grade level when we play?
Pass, cut, replace.
And if you do that, you're going to get a lot of open looks.
Get open shots.
So we are ready to roll here. 3:47 to go in the first half. 62-21. Braxton and Kingsville in control, up by 41 in this one. And I would assume we will probably not see much of the starters the rest of this one for Kingsville with the 41-point lead.
Yep, they're subbing. Fleeman's out and Stout is out. And Stevenson's also out.
And Barnett, everybody.
Barnett, yeah.
Everybody but number 15, Johnny Hawthorne. Stout in there. That is Chase Stout in there. And a travel. Those two ran into each other. Going to go back the other way. 62-31, 3:37 to go here in the third quarter. I was going to say the first half. Evinger, good give and go to Jack Howe. He cannot knock it down. He gets his own rebound, though. He's going to float it up and blasting good on that one. He just kind of rolled it up over the rim. Looked like a mini John Fleeman there with the hook shot. Make it 64-21.
Jago with the basket.
Good defense by Johnny Hawthorne. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Miami with 3:08 to go here in the third. 64-21 is our score. Three ball on the way, no good, but a rebound underneath by Litme. And that one's going to go out of bounds, stay with Miami with 3:01 to go here in the third. Check into the ball game is Blevins. And I've been in that situation that Coach Hare is in. You're just sitting there and you're like, man, what can we do to make things work? What can work here? Evinger with the rebound for Kingsville. They're going to go back the other way. Chase Stout going to bring it across the timeline with 2:50 to go. Jack Howe goes and throws it right to Blevins, and Blevins tumbles to the ground. Stolen back by Jack Howe ahead to Evinger. He's going to stop, drop it off for Stout, who puts it in for two. And Chase Stout has two, and it's 66-21.
Stout has 4 points. I have him as.
Oh, there you go. So my official statistician tells me I am wrong. So it is 66 now 23 as Tate has it. I'm not even going to say how many points Tate has because I don't know. So here they go inside. Jack Howe, no, gets his own board, stays with Kingsville with 2:08 to go. 66-23 in this one. And now a dribble drive by Hawthorne. And Isaac loses it out of bounds. Going to go back the other way. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Rebound by Isaac Hawthorne. Gets it off for Stout. Stout brings it up, gets it inside. Evinger looks for that cut. Gets the cut. Good ball movement. Evinger to Stout. And it's 68-23 with 1:40 to go here in the third.
Stout has 6 points in the ball game.
Little floater, no. Rebound inside Litme. He puts it up and rattles it home. Litme for two. He's got 10, I believe. 68-25.
Yes, he does have 10. And a jump ball.
And it's going to go back to Kingsville with 1 to go here in the third. So 1:15 to go here, third quarter.
Do they just do running clock in the fourth?
Yeah, just
Okay.
fourth quarter. Sometimes officials will talk with the coaches and say, hey, you want to do it the whole second half? And that sometimes happens.
So I was wondering, they're down 43, so.
Yeah, it will run in the fourth quarter. We got 1:06 left in the third of this one. Off on the wing, back out front, top of the key. Good ball movement right there. That was Johnny from Isaac, and Isaac's going to take it in. No, misses the floater. Rebound by Tate. Tate going to cross over, dribble, bring it all the way down, lay it up, and no. Rebound by Stout. He's going to run with the numbers, and Stout's going to try to get rid of it. Dribbles it all the way into the corner. Right side into the right blocks for Evinger. Gives it back to Stout. A little bit too high for him. Into the corner they go. Isaac Hawthorne with the rebound. Tries to get it off to Johnny, and Johnny cannot handle it. And now there's a scrum for it at midcourt. Picked up by Kingsville. Up and glass no good. Rebound back to Miami, who's going to bring it back the other way. Kimbrough had the rebound, gets it off for Schmidt, and that is Kyson Schmidt with it. Now
Final
jumper,
five.
no. 3 seconds to go. Tate, no. Rebound, that'll do it for the third. 68-25 as they unload that one. We'll be back in a minute.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri. Start of the fourth quarter, 68-25. Kingsville leads. It'll be a running clock in the fourth quarter.
So 68-25 is our score, and really the tale of two different quarters for Kingsville. They outscored Miami to start this one. They just blitzed them early on, 34-5, and then in the third quarter they outscored them 21-9. And those two quarters are really the difference in the ball game, as Kingsville only outscored them 13-11 in the second quarter. So running clock here in the fourth quarter, up by 43. And Stout going to dribble it in, try to get it around the defender to Evinger, and going to go out of bounds and back to Miami. So this is what they will call a quick fourth quarter here. Get the ball off on the wing. Inside they go. They're going to call a foul there. Two-shot foul for.
It's on Evinger. That is his second of the game.
So Evinger with 2 fouls. He's had a good game off the bench for Kingsville. Free throw up and good by Lipney.
I do not think he called bank.
Is the bank open today, though?
Maybe.
68-27 the score. Back the other way we go. Evinger, glass and good. He knew he was going to the bank, and he made the deposit, Braxton. 70-27 the score. Jumper good. Makes it 70-29.
Tyson Schmidt with his first basket of the game.
I didn't see who that was. Was that Evinger?
Gavin Mullins with the basket, his first basket of the game.
I was looking down and didn't know. 72-29 the score. And that one's picked up by Chase. He's going to go all the way for 2. 74-29. Chase Stout with 2 more.
As you say, he stopped, he popped, and he dropped.
And he did. Here we go. Inside they go. Good job cutting the offensive player off there by Evinger. And with 5:44 to go here in the fourth, it is 74-29. Good give and go, Mullins. That is textbook.
5 out, pass, cut, replace.
Absolutely, 76-29. Off on the wing inside. They try to go. Evinger tips it out of there. Picked up by O'Hare and tips it over to Mullins. And Mullins going to bring it up with 5:15 to go here in the ball game. 76-29.
And the Midway Vikings boys basketball just arrived here in Drexel.
We got a little ways to wait. They got a game in between theirs. So, but I believe their girls are up next, correct? Yeah.
Their girls, yes, they are.
Saving on that gas money, Braxton. Bring one bus. Three ball way off on that one, picked up by Mullins. He's got it in the backcourt, going to bring it up 76-29 our score. Get it off for, that was a good look by Stout. Now he tried to wrap it around. And they call a foul on Miami there.
Call a push on Trebor. Good. That's his first of the game. Second team foul.
Chase dribbles in, drops it off. Right there was Mullins to clean up the mess, because I don't think that was meant to go to Mullins. 78-29.
Mullins got 6 now.
All here in the fourth. Get it off on the wing. 78-29 the score. Tate no good, and he'll go to the line for a pair as the clock will tick, 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 tick down.
3:25 here in the clock. That foul is on number 20, Gavin Mullins, his first of the game, second team foul.
Tate's free throw rattles home. I think he has 13 in the game, but I'll let Braxton double check me there. 78.
Yes, he does have 13.
30. Second free throw, no. Going to bring it back the other way with 2:52 to go here in the fourth. Mullins off for Chase Stout. Stout going to get a pick from Gianni Hawthorne. Little floater is good. And Stout has 10. (80-30). 2:29 to go. Ball tipped around, picked up by Blevins into the corner. He goes with it. Try to get it back into Tate. Knocked out of bounds by Jack Al.
That really could have gone either way. I could have seen that Kingsville ball as well.
And at a point in the game with 2:08 to go.
I think there's a full timeout by Kingsville.
Yeah, there is a timeout on the floor.
I think it's full.
We'll just keep it right here with 2:08 to go. 80-30 is the score. And Kingsville in control by 50. Want to thank our great sponsors, Hettinger Excavating, as well as Streetwise painting and stripping, highway stripping. They do all the work. They do a lot of work for MoDOT and KDOT, along with Hettinger Excavating. They both came on board as our title sponsors to make sure we would be able to broadcast this tournament, and you will see their logos on the top of our screen throughout the tournament, as they really stepped up in a big time way to make sure that this got broadcast for everybody, not just the Drexel schools, but for all of the 9 different schools that are in this tournament. So we will thank them over and over again. Of course, our quarter sponsors as well, Fades, Culver's, Sonic, and Young's Tire and Wheel Center. Get it into Blevins, and that's picked off. Jack out going to bring it back the other way. He's going to dribble it in. No good. Rebound by Stout. Gets it off for Hawthorne, and Johnny Hawthorne knocks it in for 2, and it's 82-30.
This has been all Kingsville in this game.
Hawthorne and Mullins are both just freshmen doing a good job, along with the sophomore Stout. They get it inside. Jack out, no, misses. Tries to go up again, no. And there's a foul in there for Miami. That was Luke Binbrook with the foul.
That's his first foul of the game, third team.
Hand off, 3 ball in the corner. Johnny Hawthorne for 3. Make it 85-30. He was feeling it. Johnny Hawthorne, he's got 5 quick points, and it's 85-30 Kingsville. in the backcourt. Jack Owl's got it. Nope. Off to 10. Benbrook. Benbrook's got it in the corner. Stolen away, but knocked off the feet with 45 seconds to go.
Running clock. They'll probably just dribble it out here. Or maybe they'll look for a shot.
Got to get it in, though.
And they get it in, but it's out of bounds, and it'll be Kingsville ball.
So going to go back the other way here. Mullins going to bring it up for the final 20 of this one. Get it into Hawthorne for 2 more. He's got 2, and it's 87-30. So Hawthorne was 7 in the last couple of minutes of this game. Jack out with the jump ball, and that'll do it. 87-30, the final score. I'm going to let Braxton add up the totals. I will keep it right here with you, and I will go over the schedule for the rest of the day. When Braxton is ready, he will give me a thumbs up after he writes down the totals over on the side. All right, so again, your final score, 87-30 in this one. Kingsville with the final score of 87-30, and they dominated from the outset. They led 34-5 after one. They outscored them 13-11 in the second, take a 47-16 halftime lead, outscored them 21-9 in the third quarter to lead at 68-25, and then outscored them 19-5 in the fourth and win it 87-30, the final score in this one. As I said, I'm going to run down the broadcast for you. The first game of the day, Kip KC soundly defeated Miami, and they move on to a 4 o'clock matchup against the winner of the next game, Kingsville and Midway. Miami will play at 10 o'clock in the morning against the loser of this game coming up, Kingsville and Midway. Kingsville wins. They move to a 5:30 game tomorrow night, and they will play the winner of Heartland and Midway, who play at 2:30 this afternoon. The loser, Miami, goes at 11:30, so they will get the early bird games 2 days in a row. Will Miami, they will play at 10 and 11:30 tomorrow as well. Rest of the schedule today. At 4 o'clock, Drexel girls and the Windsor girls do battle. At 5:30, KC Lutheran Knights, the boys' side, against the Windsor Greyhounds at 5:30. At 7, it'll be the Chilhowie Lady Indians and KC Lutheran Lady Knights. And the nightcap tonight will be the Drexel Bobcats versus the Chilhowie Indians. And we'll have all of those games. So we got 6 more games coming up here. And we will let Braxton run over the totals for me here. I will turn Braxton up, and Braxton, go over the totals for us here.
Final score, Kingsville 86, Miami 30. And a game high 20 points for Brady Stout, with Evinger's 10 points and Fleeman's 10 points, or 12.
And then how did Miami fare?
Blake Tate had most of their points. He had 13. And then, how do you say it? Litme had 12 points.
All right. So those are the totals. We got a little bit of extra time between these games. So we're going to send it back to Jerry in the studio that is sitting right next to us, and he is going to get us on for Game 3. So if you are listening and watching and you want to watch basketball, you will go to YouTube, subscribe to the 4T's Facebook or YouTube channel, and they will alert you for all the games, and all the games links are on there. So we will have all 6 of the games remaining today will be linked on there, and you will be able to watch those. I know Braxton wants to say one more thing, I believe.
And also Chase Stout had 10 points.
All right, so those were the totals for this game. So we're going to turn this down. We're going to turn it over to Jerry. We'll be back about 5 minutes before tip-off of the next game, so we got about a 15-minute breather so we can take a deep breath. We'll be back in just a little bit.